attend the workshop. So it's really you people. I'm having lot of gratitude for you all. I just want to know whether my voice is audible.
Yes, ma'am. The volume can be
Okay,
increased a bit, I think.
volume. Okay, volume is full from my side. Is it now? Am I audible now properly? Am I
Yes,
audible
ma'am.
You're
properly?
audible.
Okay. Okay. So what all of you actually understand from data analytics? First of all, I want to know from all of you. We are going to have a workshop on data analytics. That's an introductory workshop. So what do you understand by data analytics? Any like clue about it? Or just let me
Ma'am,
know. Yeah. Yes.
myself,
Yes, please.
Kritika. Good to hear from you. Analysis of any kind of data, like how is that it is having any inclination or any depression, or what is the statistical point of view the data is trying to tell us? It can be anything. It can be a pay or population or a marks or average analysis of a class. It can be any subject, but it will give a clear picture on what it is made of.
Very
This is
correct.
what I
Thanks. No, you are very correct, ma'am. So basically,
thank
we
you.
are having plenty of data nowadays, and especially after the you can say introduction of social media and all, and the like the way we are sharing our information on all social media platforms through WhatsApp. Also, we share a lot of information. Then we share any kind of information. Like it's not like we are only sharing the text information. We are sharing videos also. We are sharing voice notes also. So the flow of data is tremendous. And as the flow of data is tremendous, as well as the type of data are also of various kind, the concept of data analytics or business analytics has taken a role in a very big way. And with the you can say the way the data is playing its role, there are plenty of tools are also being introduced which help us to gain lot of hidden insights out of that. So you are very correct that data analysis is something with the help of which we can analyze our data. We can just learn what all hidden patterns are over there, how we can gain the insights out of that, how we can read those all hidden patterns, what kind of information we are going to get out of that data, and how those all information will be helping us. As I came to know that most of the people are from the education background also. So we know that we are having plenty of data since beginning we all are teaching, because students give attendance daily. Then students participates in various kind of activities. Then students give various kind of examination. They pay the fees and all. So we can easily, we usually we do manual work. Long time back, we used to put everything on a register. We used to do the things in a manual way. But nowadays, tools have made our life easy. And with the help of those all tools, we can analyze the performance of a student or the performance of our school or educational institutes or the recruitment side of our educational institute. Or you can say fee management system, timetable management system, anything we can analyze in a better way with the help of these all analytical tools. So with this, I just start with my presentation. And before starting the presentation, I just want you people to go through the various quotes given by various CEOs of companies, and as well as various statisticians, as many people are saying that data analysis is all about statistics. So what various statisticians says, what various company CEOs says, or what various you can say programmers says, data analyst or business analyst says. So we start from there so that our picture becomes much more clearer. Like here, one quote says the ability to learn from data is the key to success in the new economy. As you people are saying, data is all about statistics, how we learn, how we read the statistical figures out of that. So it is this ability which help us to learn what is hidden inside of that. What it is actually saying is the key success factor of so many number of economists also. Similarly, data is the new oil in today's time. It is not just about extracting it. We are extracting a lot of information from various ways, but it's not only about extracting, it is about refining also. Because if we talk about the time the data analyst consume in finding out the insights out of data, the 70% of time they invest only in cleaning the data. If data is clean, then only that we will be able to find out the good insights out of that. Similarly, one more quote is over here. Data is one of the most powerful mechanism with the help of which you can just portray the story. You can tell the story. You are having huge pile of data. Even in education system, you are having years of data. But with the help of that data, when you refine that data and when you just find out the pattern, hidden patterns out of that, and when you visualize that data, you can definitely tell a very nice story from the insights you gain out of that data. So it is also about how you will be going to narrate the story, which lead your educational institute or a company towards success. Then it is one this Alexander, CEO of Quintly, says that you should only measure and look at the numbers which drive actions, meaning that the data tells you what you are supposed to do next, what is to be done next. So out of the data analysis you do, you have to always think about this. Okay, fine, this is the historical information. What is next? How to move our organization towards success, or how our students will going to perform in much more better way in next, you can say, time slot or time period. And one very good thing is being very good quote is being quoted by Doug Fisher, that data which is sitting unused is not different from the data which is never been collected. You can say that it is never been collected in the first place. So unused data is like you are just wasting your time. So at the end, I should say that goal is to turn the data into information and then information into insight. So these are certain quotes. So we have to torture the data as much as we can so that it will confess something which is actually useful for our organization, whether it is an education industry or it is any industry, service industry, manufacturing industry. So it is easy to, and one most important thing is this, it is easy to lie with statistics, but it is hard to tell the truth without statistics. So at the end, all the entire play is of entire role is of the statistics we use with the data, with the clean data. So with this, the agenda of today's session is, I'll be going to introduce you about the data analytics, the need for data analytics in business and education, various type of data analytics which are there. What are the processing statements we have to, processing steps we have to use to perform finally the data analysis. Then there are so many number of roles which various kind of people's plays. So what are the various kinds of roles in data? There are plenty of tools which supports even gigabytes of data also, because there is the size is an issue as well as the type of data which we are using to analyze the information is an issue. So various kind of tools which are available in the market. Importance of telling the story with the help of the reports we design with the help of data visualization tools. Then we will be talking about various use cases, either in the education industry or in any of the industry, how it will be going to benefit to the students as well as educators. And then we'll be going to do a small hands-on activity. Then Q&A session is there at the end. So with this, as you people said, data analytics is actually how we are actually extracting the raw information from various places, from various data stores, from various databases, from various, you can say, source where the data is being actually stored. And then we uncover those all data patterns in any of the tools which help us to make a better decisions, help us to make a better decisions for a company or for an education institute. So it is a very powerful tool which help us to make an informed decision, or you can say a better decision, by analyzing and interpreting a huge amount of data. And when I talk about, when I say vast amount of data or vast amount of information, it is irrespective of the size. Like Excel supports 10,000 something rows only. Whereas if we talk about if the data is of gigabytes or zettabytes, then you cannot analyze that data in Excel. You have to go for other tools like Power BI is over there or Tableau is over there. So extracting the information from any of the sources, analyzing it, interpreting it so that you can make a better decision for a organization. And if we talk about education, it enhance various teaching strategies. Definitely, as you most of you are teachers, so you are having some components, some course objectives. Some objective is actually behind each and every subject you are teaching in different classes. That what you are going to actually gain as an outcome from the student after imparting that subject to the student of any age. So whether you are able to impart that or not, whether those course objectives, how you fulfill that, or how you say that yes, this course objective is actually fulfilling the aim. And accordingly you can enhance your teaching strategies also. Similarly, you can look at the personalized student learning also, like how the student is learning, how a student is progressing, whether the student is weak in particular subject or it is continuously performing well in a particular subject. If it is very good in some subject but in some particular concept of that subject, so then also you can personalize the student's learning, and in this way you can improve the overall educational outcomes. With this, I should say that data analysis the process not only to analyze only, it is also to understand the data. Whatever the data you are extracting, first of all, you have to understand what is that data talking about, what all fields, what all kind of information that data is having, whether the data is having relevant information or not, whether that with the help of that data, I'll be able to analyze what I want to analyze or not. Whatever the output I'm looking for, whether the information which data containing is having those kind of information or not. So studying is the first and utmost important step to analyze the data. After that, if you feel that some information which is not relevant to the objective for which you are analyzing the information, you have to clean that. And after cleaning, let's say you are extracting the information from different sources, then you have to model that data. After modeling, you have to transform that, and at the end you start analyzing the data, which actually help you to gain the insights, to help you to make a proper decisions which will be beneficial for your company. So for this, there are different techniques which we'll be using. I'll let you know that what all those techniques are over there. With this, I just want to know whether this much this definition is clear to all of you or not. Any queries till this? This definition is clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so with this, we'll move ahead. And we have to focus on certain things that whenever we are talking about data analytics, first thing is focus. Focus is a broader field which is involves around the analyzing of data, which help you to discover the insights and patterns out of that data, which let you know what are the irrespective information which is not specific to that domain. So focus is utmost important. What is your goal? You should know for what you are going to analyze the data, which will be going to help you to take a better decisions. What application is there on which you are working? What is the domain in which you are working? Like you people are all are from educational background. In healthcare industry, lot of work is going on in data analytics, and healthcare industry is taking benefit out of that like anything. They even know the history of a patient, and accordingly they let that what medicine candidate should take. And even in the area of very critical diseases like cancer is over there, brain cancer is over there, blood cancer is over there. This data analytics is playing its role in a wonderful way. Lot of machine learning algorithms are over there, which predicts that which level of cancer is there in the beginning level only, in the initial level only, and they let that what our prescription what doctor should prescribe to that patients. So we should know that in which kind of application we are working. After knowing the application, we should know that which kind of methods we have to use to analyze the data. I am working in one of the domain. I should know that what is the size of data, and according to the size of data and according to the kind of analysis I have to do, want to do, I have to think about that which all statistical techniques I'll be using, or which kind of mathematical computation I have to use, which kind of tool I have to use, which will be at the end going to fulfill my business need. Otherwise, if you not think about this and you start working on analysis of data, definitely you will be moving towards the failure and you will be going to waste your time also. And another very important thing is from where you are going to get the data. What are the various sources? When we talk about data, data is not only coming through Excel. Data is stored in SQL also. Nowadays, data is stored in cloud. Now the data can be extracted through web scraping concept is over there. So if you want to do sentiment analysis, that what is going on towards the new education policy, how the people are thinking, how the people are responding, or if some examination is going on, what about the perception of a student regarding the results or the failure in conduct of the examination, papers are being leaked. So you want to learn the sentiment analysis or loss of a candidate or their mental health, then how they are feeling regarding the various issues which are happening nowadays. Like recently, CUET has postponed the examination and said in the late night at 10 p.m. that the examination tomorrow, students are not having examination. The examination is on 29. So you want to do the sentiment analysis or something. At that time, you have to take the data from the web, Twitter analysis you can do. So you have to think about the data source also. From which source you are getting the data, then which type of data is over there, whether it is an Excel file or CSV file or SQL file, or it is a PDF file, or it is a text file, or it is a like image file, which kind of data, what is the type of data which you are using to analyze the information. So with this, I just want to highlight you regarding this also. There are so many number of roles, but if we see in a broader way, people get confused among business analytics and data analytics. So business analytics is the role of those all person who are actually only looking at the strategies of business should create after understanding that analyze data analysis done by the data analyst. Data analyst will be going to extract the data, clean the data, transform the data. Then the data analyst will be going to create the reports, publish the report, share the report with their managers. With those all reports, whatever the reports data analyst has done. So data analyst has spent lot of hours to create that report and to understand the pattern, to know the insight that how, and to let the CEOs know that how the business will be growing, what this data is telling. Then the business analyst will be looking at it in a broader way with respect to the business, that what all challenges business has faced in past and how the business will be going to overcome those all challenges, and what will be the future strategies the business people or CEOs will be making so that their business decisions becomes you can say right for the business and will be taking that towards the success. So with this, I also want to let you know that in business, why the people are moving or rushing towards data analyst and doing lot of data analysis. One is the growing size of data, because there is so much of information which is hidden inside the data which they're gaining from all various domains. Secondly, it optimizes their performance. It enhances their operational efficiency also, performance also. And the time which people used to take earlier, within in comparison to that, now the time consumed by the businesses are very less. Then these all data analytics features, or we can say tools or data analyst help them to take better decision. I told you earlier also. These all data analysis which company do are cost efficient also. They reduce their cost. They take less time. They are more effective also, impactful also. They make the life easy to identify the hidden pattern, or you can say the areas where they have to work more. The analysis is much more focused for the business. They easily come to know the how the trend is going on, what is the customer or consumers are liking nowadays, whether they are liking the product or not, what is their feedback. Accordingly, they actually fulfill the need of a particular business. Whereas if we talk about education, so to the educators, it helps in various ways. One is curriculum development. You can design a very effective curriculum with the help of data you analyze. If you look at your curriculum, which you are actually providing to the students from last so many number of years, you can analyze those all curriculum and can just map that curriculum with the requirement of today's industry, what today's industry is actually requiring, what is the demand of the industry, whether we are teaching those all kind of things to the students or not, how we can improve our curriculum so that students can get better placements or they can be a better, you can say, citizen of our nation. So in this way, you can use data analysis for curriculum development. Then student performance tracking, definitely one of the attender just said ki you can track the information of student, so you can easily track and you can easily get to know that what are the areas where we have to work more so that our student perform better in comparison to what the student performance was earlier. Then you can customize your notes also, so according to the performance of a student or need of a particular student, where the student is lacking, what all areas where students are not able to understand better. So accordingly, you can just focus on those all areas and you can personalize the notes for those all students also. And similarly, this resource allocation, you can better allocate in a better way. I let you know in not with the teacher's perspective, but from the education provider perspective, admin perspective. In what all teachers are feeling, whether teachers are provided with better resources or not, whether the resources, like whether these are teaching aids or you can say the room facilities they are providing in room, or the chairs and tables they are providing to the students, what all resources they are providing, are there those are resources are properly allocated to each and every classroom or teacher or to the infrastructure or not. There also, thus data analysis can play a wonderful role, and the management come to know that these are the areas where we have to focus more. From so many number of years we haven't changed the board, or table chairs are not being changed, students are facing problem, or teachers are facing problem because of not proper you can facilities provided by the management. So in resource allocation, it plays a very important role. These are certain use cases you can use also in your schools or colleges, wherever you are. So I'll show you one of the analysis I have done just to know the outcomes of a students. So you can enhance the student outcomes also. You can just check that whether all the outcomes which you decided at the beginning of designing the course structure or in the teaching plan, after attempt of the examination of each and every students, where they are lying, how many course outcomes, in how many COs or course outcomes they have you can say scored a very good marks, and which all course outcomes they are not scoring good marks. And if they're not gaining good marks in certain course outcomes, then who all are the students, who are the teachers, where we get failed. So we can just do analysis in that way also. Then similarly, it provide insights and tools. Definitely, it will be going to help to the help and support the teachers as well, and it will be going to improve the uh, administrative efficiency also. So my voice is low. Do you feel so? Am I
You are
audible to
louder.
all of you?
Yes,
I have to
ma'am.
be louder. Okay, let me check. Let me check again.
It is okay. It is okay.
Good.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll take out this headphone out. Might be this headphone is an issue. Is it, am I audible now?
Audible, madam.
Is it
Yes,
better now?
ma'am. Yeah, you are audible, ma'am. Very
Okay.
clear.
Okay, thank you. So with this, we move forward. So, see, many of you are doing research work also, so you know that there are various types or various ways to do the data analysis. So, out of various ways, one is descriptive analytics, wherein you will be able to get to know the various figures, like what is the maximum number, minimum number, what is interquartile, what is standard deviation, what is average value. These all things, these kind of descriptive analytics, if you want to just learn from the historical data and you want to know that what all changes has been a company or a data has gone through, then you can go for descriptive analysis and you can just track the performance of uh, that particular business, or you can say of a education system. Or if you take an example that you are going to evaluate the student outcome, so you can just in figures, in statistical figures, you can come to know that what is the minimum now marks scored by a student, what is the maximum marks, what is average. These all kind of analytics you can do with the help of descriptive analytics. Whereas if we talk about diagnostic analytics, it actually analyzes the past data to determine why this kind of outcome has been actually occurred, why there is a failure, why the students have not performed well, what are the factors which actually affected, because of which the student performance is not that much good, which we have expected. So we can do that with the help of diagnostic analytics. Then third is predictive analytics, with the help of which you can predict the future. On the basis of the performance of a student in past, we can predict that how the student will be scoring in next class, or how the student will be going to score in the final examination. So, or you can say there are certain number of admission which are being done by the school or a colleges in past, and you want to predict that how many number of admission will be going to be done in coming years. So this predictive analytics help you in that way. Prescriptive analytics is a fourth type of analytics, which actually going to recommend you certain, you can say, actions with the help of with the help of which you can improve your business, or you can say you can improve your whatever the analysis you are doing. Let's say you are doing curriculum development, so prescriptive analytics will let you know that if you add these all components, your curriculum will be better and will be going to give you the better you can say outcomes, and the student performance or the placement will be going to get increased. So with this, I just want to know till this end, everyone, are you clear about the concepts I just explained you? Any doubt in
Yes,
this?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
This much is clear to all of you? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the certain steps, as I was talking about, that data analysis is not something that you just pick the data and start working in Excel or in Power BI or in Tableau or in, there are so many number of tools, 9 is over there, Python is over there, R is over there. You have to, the data analysis is actually goes through so many number of steps. One is you have to define that why you need data analysis, why you want to do the analysis, and for which domain you are going to do the analysis. And if you know that I am going to work for this particular domain, I want to just understand what is the student performance of this institute in 12th from in last 5 years. So you once you decide your domain, then you know that from where the data is to be collected. The data is to be collected from the admin, from the examination department, and data should be of last 5 years of 12th student of your school. And if you want to compare with different schools, then definitely you should have the data of those all 5 or 6 different schools of last 5 years of 12 standard students, like, or you can get to know through CBSE website, or the second step will be how you'll be collecting the data. What will be the different data sources through which you will be going to collect the data, on which you have to work, or for which the analysis has to be done. Second step is you have to, well, first you understand the domain, then second is you have to start collecting just give me a second. Sorry. So I was just telling you that once you know the domain, you have to start collecting the information. And for collecting the information, you should know the sources from where you are going to collect the information. The moment you collect the information, you have to understand the data. You have to see whether the data is having appropriate fields or not, whether the information is having some missing values. Here, some values which are not required. So you have to go through the cleaning step. You have to remove all unnecessary data. When you remove all unnecessary data, then the process becomes much more, you can say, optimized. Because once you remove the unnecessary information from the data, the size of the data becomes less. Once the size of the data becomes less, the process becomes much more optimized and your work becomes better in comparison to loading the, you can say, unnecessary information. And unnecessary or unrequired information or garbage information leads to the misinterpretation of a result also. So once you clean the data, you start analyzing the data. And after analyzing the data, you interpret the results and you just create a report and show to the managers or to the students. So these are the steps. You can go through these all steps. You just give one look and you can ask me if there is any question you want to ask. These are the steps. If you want to note down, you can note it down. These are the steps which are required everywhere. If even you are doing research, then also these are the required steps which you have to just go through. So should I move ahead?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. How is the cleaning of the data done? Is there
I
any
will show
technique
you.
or tool?
I'll show you.
Okay.
Just a minute. I'll show you when I do hands-on. I'll show you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm just checking my sound. Give me a second. I'm not able to hear you people. That's why.
And sound is perfect. There is a no issue in the.
Okay, there is a noise. Okay, sir. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think it is better now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So with this, these are the various roles which are played by various people. Business analyst, I already told you. Data analyst is what we are understanding. One is data engineer, which help us to integrate the data from various sources. Data is lying on cloud also. So data engineer's job is to just gather the data, manage the data, so that the data is available to the data analyst in a proper way to move further on to perform the analysis. When we talk about data and scientist, so they work on machine learning and all. They work on advanced analytics techniques like deep learning is over there, predictive, prescriptive, and all other analytics are already over there. But the size of data and the kind of algorithm they use are much more efficient in comparison to what we learn in Excel, you can say. Then database administrator job is to keep our data secure. They ensure that whatever the data is lying on the database server, the database server is actually following all the security policies. They manage the users also. They see that which user should be available with which amount of data. After this, these all things, I'll share the slide with you because I have to move to the hands-on exercise also. I made for you people. So these are the various tools which we use for data analysis. One is Excel, which we'll see today also. So with the help of Excel, we can do data manipulation. And nowadays, Excel is becoming so powerful that if you want to learn even Excel, you can do a wonderful job with the help of Excel. In Excel, there is a Power Query tool which is being added, with the help of which you can do cleaning also. The advanced version of Excel is only this Power BI. Power BI is having all the features of Excel as well as more features which are not there in the Excel in terms of the various, you can say, formulas we use, the various ways in which we can, various kind of data types which we can connect in Power BI, and those we cannot connect in Excel. The size is also one of the very important factor. In Power BI supports the data of any size, whereas Excel doesn't support. Another feature which differs from Excel and Power BI is in Power BI, you can share the reports. You can collaborate with other features. You can, after sharing the report, you can just have a team connect with your colleagues and you can ask the queries that why this performance is going down, what is the reason behind. Even you can share the report on web also. Then Python is one of the programming language which also enables you to perform the data analysis, as well as it is having very sound libraries with the help of which you can do visualization and all also. Then R is also one of the programming language which supports all kind of statistic computing as well as visualization. Jupyter Notebook is on one of the platform with the help of which you can use various tools, like you can use Python also, you can use R also with the help of this. Then PyCharm is over there. It's a notebook in which you can write the programs in much more better way. This platform is in comparison to this Python ideally is much more better, you can say, or much more interactive. Then Apache Spark is one of the tool which handles large scales of data and do data processing. The size of data is huge in Apache Spark also. Then it supports huge, you can say, amount of data as well as type of data. Then SAS is over there, which is also one kind of advanced analytics tools which supports SQL also and give you the intelligence out of the data set which you are using to analyze in SAS. Then there is one of the tool Tableau. Tableau is also help you to create various kind of reports. Tableau also supports stories. In Tableau, you can create stories. Then in Tableau, you cannot do cleaning. For doing cleaning process in Tableau, you have to use another tool, that is Tableau Prep, which help you to clean the data and then the data comes to the Tableau desktop. Then KNIME is one of the open source in which there are inbuilt analytical processes of all the domains, whether it's marketing or HR, and you can just use those all inbuilt algorithms over there, and you can use by giving your own data, you can analyze in KNIME also. So these are the few tools through which you can perform data analysis. This I already told you. What are the various benefits of data analysis? In education, we already talked a lot about this. So you can see the various use cases. Even you can do risk identification also. You can just give a look. When we talk about storytelling, it helps us to, you can say, engage the people and let the people understand what the data is telling about. Data storytelling is very important. Once you analyze the data, but you are not able to tell what analysis you did, what that particular pattern is telling, what are the actionable insight. So this is very important. Once you analyze the data, you should know how to tell that story out of that data, what all decisions are to be made. All the audience should be engaged. They should know that yes, this data is telling a very important, you can say, hidden insight, which was very important factors which are hidden inside and which are being shown over here in the form of pattern, which are not easily, like you can say, get to know if the visualization, or you can say if the story is not being told to you. So it actually play a very important role. And after, as all the people, let's say you are making a you are performing a data analysis and you want to tell to the management that why the admission is not very poor in this year. From so long, the admissions number of students who have taken admission in our school or college were very good. But now the fall in the total number of admission taken in the school has been dropped. What are the factors behind? So after doing the analysis of, you can say, last 5 years or 6 years or 8 years, when you start, you can say, telling that analysis in front of your management, you have to narrate that in the form of story so that the interest get arised in them and they get to know that whatever you are saying, whatever the facts you are telling are right, and whatever the suggestion, actionable insights you are telling or the suggestions you are giving will definitely be going to work out. And helps to understand the, you can say, report also in a better way. And I suggest you that once I give you hands-on demo, you should collaborate with the schools or education system or business should collaborate with some data expert. With the help of them, you can do the data analysis. Nowadays, so many ERP softwares are over there in which you take the attendance, and the students who are having less attendance, automatically the message goes to the parents that your students' attendance is so less. Daily also the messages are being pushed by the admin people. Then result analysis are being done with the help of ERPs. Timetables are being managed by those all ERPs. So you have definitely collaborated with some data expert. So for new exercises which you are learning today and which you got to know about course outcomes, or you can say personalized learning or creation of assignments, or knowing that which in one subject, what all are the areas in which students are not performing well and you have to focus more. So which kind of assignments you have to make. So for those all things, you can collaborate with some data expert and you can create, you can say, software for, or you can suggest to the management that they can go for the software, or you can start working by your own if you people are from IT background. And then you can create some user friendly dashboard for the management and reports which are easy accessible and which definitely be going to enhance the strategies of educational institute, and they actually motivate them to take some new initiatives. So with this, students will one thing is a feedback mechanism. Nowadays you can take feedback also and analyze the feedback with the help of online platform. I'll show you one of the questionnaire developed by one of the teacher, and they analyze that how the students are actually feeling about the school, what perceptions they are taking, where they are doing good, where they are not doing good, what has to be done. So LMS system, definitely. How many of you like in school using LMS system? May I know? Is LMS system is over there, or ERP softwares are over there in your schools or colleges? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Most
We have
most
SAP
of the
in our
places
college.
we have a ERP system or
So
LMS system.
you people are having. So those are also a kind of softwares in which you are collecting the data and they are giving some output, no, that is actually in the form of, you can say, descriptive analysis they do, and they give you that, yeah, this is the figure, these all are the obtained marks and all. But if further on analysis you have to do, so you can do with that data after you can say downloading the data from those all ERP softwares, you can do the analysis in Excel or in Power BI or in whatever software you would like to use. So, yes. So with this, we will see how we can do this exercise. I have shared one exercise with you all. So hope you people have downloaded that exercise. These are certain more
Yes,
use
ma'am.
cases. No? There you can just read the attendance pattern, whether the students regularly bunk the classes or not attend the classes. What is the reason behind it? The student is not well or not finding interest in the school. So with the trend, you can just read out and get to know so much of information, hidden information which is behind. So is it clear to all of you? Should I move ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can do these kind of analysis also in data. You can do correlation analysis, regression analysis. If you are aware of, there are different type of regression analysis, depends upon the dependent and independent variables you are having. You can do descriptive analysis through pandas also. So these are certain tools. Matplotlib is over there, which is in deep learning you use or Python you use with that, or in even R you use to perform visualization and all. So there are different type of visualization which we will see just now. These are certain only names, like Matplotlib is used for data visualization. Seaborn is a very good library which is provided by this in Python it is provided, and in this deep learning scikit is over there which you can use. Even Power BI started supporting R and Python, wherein you can do the visualization. Different kind of visuals, you know, that different types of visuals are there in Excel. Few we will see now. And we can plot these all charts with the help of Matplotlib in R also and in Python also. So we will see these are certain case studies. Improving students' retention using predictive analytics, or enhancing curriculum design with performance data, or predictive model you can create for student success. So with this, I provided you one data in which students, dummy data is being created for this class, in which student's name is over there, different subject marks is over there, grade is over there. And we will see simple exercise through which you will get to know that how the analysis can be done in Excel. And before that, before moving to Excel, how many of you knows Excel? I think almost all of you know Excel.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anyone who don't know how to use Excel? Can put a message in the chat box. So I'm just going to give you a glimpse, right? So that if I start, because it will take time to teach from the scratch. So I'm going to give you a glimpse, different types of glimpse, right? So this is the data which is being given to you all, right? Is this the data provided to you? This is the Excel workbook. If you have to fetch the data, you have to get the data. How you'll be going to get the data? Here is the option, get data. From here, these kind of, can you see, all of you? These many types of databases you can get in Excel. From file, if you talk about Excel workbook, text oblique CSV, XML, JSON, PDF. From the folder, you can pick the data. From SharePoint folder, from various databases like SQL, Access, from the SAS, Oracle, DB2. So many types of Teradata, SAP HANA database. From online services, you can pick the data, Salesforce, SharePoint, Microsoft Exchange Online. From Power BI platform also, you can pick the data. And you can clean also data by merging and appending. So have you seen this? Have you worked on these all options before?
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
Which version, ma'am? It is Excel. Which version?
It's 2019.
2019.
2016. Your Excel should be 2016 onwards.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm viewing it through Google Sheet. Is it okay?
No, Google Sheet, don't use Google Sheet for this. For analysis purpose, don't use it. You will not be able to use all the formulas properly. Use this Excel only.
I don't have Excel. I have only Google Sheet.
Okay, you can just see how I'm explaining you, and then later on you can just do. So
Okay.
from get data, you can fetch the data. I have given you file. And have you seen which kind of file it is?
Yes, ma'am. Once again, Microsoft 365 Excel we can use. We can
You can
have
use.
all,
Yes,
all
yes.
the formulas and other things are also available for
Very
visualization.
correct. Very correct. Microsoft Office 365 we can use. So the file which you have given, which I have given you, is of which type? You know, whether it is of XLS type or text type or CSV type.
CSV type.
CSV. CSV. So where we have to go? We have to go here from text oblique CSV, right? The moment you say this, it will open a window. You have to browse wherever you have saved. You have to open the file from
Ma'am,
there.
whatever you are talking
ma'am,
is
we are
not
not able to
visible in
see.
the screen. You're just showing the screen only.
Is it not visible in the screen?
No. The options you are mentioning, na, that is not been highlighted. Just we are getting that Excel sheet.
Yes, ma'am, from the
Okay,
beginning.
let me share again. This is the Excel workbook, right?
Yes, this is plain.
Here, when you go to data, there's an option called data. In data option, you have to go to get data. Here is a get data. And these are the various kind of data sources which you can connect with Excel. You have to just see that how many various different types of data sources or data types Excel supports now. Earlier, it was not supposed to support all various kind of, like it was not supporting PDF, JSON, XML. Now it is supporting, even it is supporting all Power BI files. Then online SharePoint files it is supporting. Then Dynamic 365 files, Salesforce reports, Microsoft Exchange Online reports. It supports all the Hadoop file it supports. From ODBC, you can connect your files. So from web, you can pick the data for sentiment analysis and all. Is it fine? Then I said ki go and from file, get your data. Click on from text oblique CSV, and I have given you CSV file. Just fetch that file. Fetch that file. This is student
Ma'am,
performance.
one
management.
second. We can even download the file and we can open with Excel, no? That is also easiest way, no?
But I want to tell you that it's actually supports various kind of data sources. So you
Okay,
should
ma'am.
know, you should never get confused. Oh no, it's a text file. I cannot fetch this in
Yeah.
Excel.
Okay.
Or it is a CSV file. It is showing it. All the columns are not properly visible, or it is not a clean data. What to do now? See, it is bringing you to Power Query. Power Query is one of the tool. It is bringing you over here. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, from here, you can clean the data. From here, there are two options. One option is load, one option is transform. So I was talking about, first you have to understand that which domain you are working with. Then you have to understand from which all data sources you are bringing the data. Then on the basis of those all data sources, you have to extract the data in the tool you are using. Here you are using Excel. So in Excel, which kind of data source you are having? You are having CSV file. So you went to data, get data, CSV file, and the moment you click, you are on a navigator window, which is showing you two options. One is load, another is transform. So this transform data actually help you to clean the data. When you have to clean the data, when you have to understand that what kind of columns you are having, what kind of information those all columns are having, what is the data type of those all columns, whether that is appropriate or not, is any null values lying over there, then it's always suggested to go to transform data. And if you are very much clear that your data is clean, then you have to go to load data. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So we will go to transform data. The moment we go to transform data, it will take me to the Power Query editor. This Power Query editor is a different window from Excel. You see there are two windows which will be going to get open. One is Power Query editor window, and at the back there is a Excel. Here is the Excel. Can you see? Blank Excel is behind. These are two different windows. So you are in Power Query editor right now. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you use Power Query editor?
Transform. I clicked on transform.
Now we have to open in CSV form and then you go to this transform.
So the moment you go to
my-
transform, you are in
Sorry.
the power. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. It cannot be open in Zoom system. Like I am getting.
Is it this Power Query editor is not visible to you?
It's a visual, ma'am. It's a
But when I'm checking with that link, that link is telling open with other app. If I am clicking the open with other app, sorry, the file cannot be previewed in the Zoom system.
But you are able to work now. Are you able to work?
No, ma'am, even I can't able to open. The file cannot be previewed in the Zoom system.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need not want to use Zoom for that. You can download the file, use the query, and just select that file. In Excel, you can at the back end, you can process it. Whatever ma'am is saying, we are getting it properly.
We have to
You
download.
open it in Excel after
Yeah.
downloading. And
Okay.
download and save it in a proper folder. Whenever you download any database file, you have to save the database file in some folder which is having the name of the project you are working with.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
let's say you are working with student performance system. So you have make a folder in which you have to save a file so that it will not be confusing. Never keep it in download. Fine. From download, save it in some folder. Right? So here, see, there is a green bar. Can you see? Few things are over here in Power Query. There are 3 panes. 1, 2, 3. 3 panes are over here. One is actually telling you about what all data sources you connected with. Here, third pane is telling about query setting. And in this, there are applied steps. So whatever cleaning steps you will take, those all will be going to get recorded in in applied steps. And the best part is this, that if you want to redo or undo some task, you can do that by clicking on this. It will delete the step, right? And in between, there is a preview of all the columns which are lying in the database file, which I shared with you. There is a green bar which you have to just see. This green bar should be complete. If it is complete, it means data is clean. There is no such value in columns which is to be removed or replaced. One formula bar is over here in which some formulas are being written. These all formulas are written in M language. So whenever we take any step, they by default internally write those all steps and convert that into formula. Just I'm making you familiar with the interface.
Excuse me,
I
ma'am.
haven't done
You are,
anything.
you are telling that it should have values. So it cannot be null value or a space.
If your columns are containing, if your column values are containing some values which are, you can say empty, or some null is written over there. So this green bar will not be going to complete it. Some black, you can say incomplete green bar will be over there. So it tells you that this column contains some null values. So you have to remove that. Removing null values or removing missing values is actually a step which we have to take to clean the data. It comes under transformation or cleaning process. Right now, the data which I have given to you, because my main focus was not, I am having only 1 hour of workshop. So my main focus was not this to just start cleaning the data and all. So I have given you clean data. But I'm trying you to make understand that if this green bar is not complete, see, hover the mouse over here. Hover the mouse in this green bar. Just a minute. I'm stopping share and give me a second. I will share again a window with you. Can you see a window over here? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a result analysis which is being done on the basis of components, course outcomes, which we are looking whether all the students have performed well in all course components or not. Fine. So there are 4 assessments which are being done, and these all 4 assessments are based on some course components. These are the course components which are written over here. Assessment 1 is done on these course component, assessment 2 is done on these course components and all. So for this data, the analysis, this is the Power BI, right? It's not Excel. So here I just want to show you that the same window which we were seeing in Excel is here also. This Power Query window, which we use to clean the data. Here certain cleaning process are being done. It will take some time. It depends upon the size of a data. Fine. So see, here you see the green bar. When we hover over here, see, it is telling me that all 100% data is valid. There is no error and there is no empty values. Can you see? We have to hover in green column, green this bar. Whereas when you go over here, can you see 0% data is valid. All the values are null. Can you see? 100% empty values are over there.
Ma'am, your screen which you are discussing is not visible on the screen.
It was visible. It was visible. Yeah, it is. It is visible.
So visible, man.
So I just tried again. I hope now it is visible. So there, I just want to let you know when we perform cleaning step, in Power Query, and when we click on transform, which is the second step of data analysis. In this second step, I just explained you that there are 3 panes. 1, 2, 3. This first pane tell you how many data sources you are connected with. Here you can see all the steps you have taken. These all steps can be deleted also. Fine. So this is the benefit. And it also stores what all steps you have taken, like you went to navigation window, then you promoted the header, then you changed the data type, then you added the conditional columns. 4 conditional columns are being added. 1 custom column is being added. Some roundup has been done. Columns are being renamed. Some conditional column is being added. Again, column is being renamed. And when you look over here automatically it writes all the formulas which are working behind to transform the data.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hanji.
Excuse me,
Yes.
ma'am. The screen is with Power BI, where the histograms are there. That screen is visible to us.
Ma'am, while screen sharing, you can share your full.
Not the data with that Excel file.
Correct.
Power BI वाला screen visible हो रहा है मैम हमें जिसमें histograms बने हुए हैं.
अच्छा सर आपको भी?
हाँ फुल स्क्रीन शेयर कर ले मैम तो वो ट्रांसफॉर्म
It
डेटा
is actually
अच्छा
frozen.
ओके
डेडिकेटेड स्क्रीन शेयर करने पे
हाँ हाँ जी. Is it now visible?
Yes, ma'am. Now it is visible.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. So I was talking about I am on Power BI right now, right? I am on Power BI. And how I came over here, I'll show you again. This was the window which I was showing you, correct? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
From here, I went to transform data. So this is the same window which we have seen in Excel. The same window which we have seen in Excel. And in Excel, see, there are 2 windows. This is one window, Power Query Editor, and at the back there is a Power BI desktop window wherein a report is being created. So in this window, Power Query Editor.
Ma'am, could you please repeat the process once again? Because while explaining from where we have to take the Power BI?
You don't take Power BI. I'm just explaining you. When I was explaining you this Excel, you was not able to get कि null values नहीं है यहाँ पर clean कैसे करेंगे, ठीक है? So this is the clean data I have given to you in Excel. I have given you clean data, right? I'm just giving you a comparison.
Ma'am, I suggest that you continue with the clean data only. जो आपने clean data दिया था उसी में explain कर दीजिए what you wanted to explain us.
Right. Only one thing I want to explain about this green bar. Let me just tell you that how I am saying you that the data is clean because green bar is complete. If you look at this Power BI, this green bar is not complete. Can you see? Just tell me this, then I move over here. Lot of null values over here.
That bar is there instead of green.
Yes, ma'am, we can see that the data is not complete, that the one black bar is coming, yes.
So null values. This data is not clean, right? Okay, that's it. I just want to tell you. Closing this. Moving back to Excel. So here, we are here, correct? So in Excel, I have given you the clean data. And these are the applied steps, wherein only 2 steps are being taken. You will be doing cleaning process over here. And once your cleaning is over, then you go to home. One more thing, here you can check the data type. This student name is of text type, class is of text type, marks are of number type, science is of number type. In case it is not of proper data type, you can change from here. Here are the different types of data type. English, so you have to check. When you go to transform window, you have to check whether my data is clean or not. So as it is clean, that is why no issue is being arised. Fine. And after this, I'll go to home and I'll say close and load. The moment I say close and load, I am on Excel workbook. I'm on Excel workbook, right? So this is the data which I am having now. In this data, I have to do certain analysis. I have given you few questions. Let's say, first is, I want to know what is the mean score or average score or of a student in mathematics. What you will do? Just tell me. I want to know the average score all the students scored in mathematics subject. This is also a kind of analysis we have to do.
Ma'am, we have to select the marks of max and we can choose average function.
Right. So it's simple. This average is a function which let you know that what are the average marks of a student in any of the subject. So this is a kind of analysis teachers can do, that how student is performing in a particular subject. I did here for maths and science. So what is the way to do this? We have to start, I think everyone knows how to write a formula.
We begin with an equals sign.
So begin with equals to. If I have to find out total, I can go for sum. If I have to go for average, I can go for average. If I have to go find out the maximum marks, it's max. If I have to find out minimum marks, it's min, right? So what I did, average, and just what I have to do, I have to find out the marks of maths. So for this, the name of my query, which I used over here, is students, and the subject which I have taken is maths marks. This automatically it comes. Once you use Power Query, automatically it comes.
Ma'am, one second. You are doing this calculation not in the student's performance sheet, which we are doing, right? We have to create another sheet or at the end, because after this data, it is not allowing us to type anything in this.
Can you share your screen? Please
Yes,
share
ma'am.
your
1
screen
second.
so that I can see what you are doing. Sir, can we extend the class a bit, or should I only show them how I did the things? What
Ma'am,
do you
are you
suggest?
able to see my screen?
Yes. Now you click on close and load. Click here, close and load. Can
Where,
you see below file? Below file, this menu bar. File red में आपको नजर आ रहा है, FILE file. Close and load.
Existing worksheet?
हाँ, existing worksheet कर दीजिए, पर आपने already data select करके रखा हुआ है. Anyways, आप okay कीजिए. आपने close and load 2 कर दिया होगा.
हाँ, इन्होंने सेकंड वाला करा.
हाँ, अब इसमें ही आपको ये आ गया आपका. अब आपने यहाँ पे जाइए ऊपर, ये देखिए टेबल नेम. टेबल नेम आपको नजर आ रहा है ऊपर, सबसे ऊपर देखिए कॉर्नर में, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड टेबल नेम. Just let me. Right hand side, see. Give me control otherwise. Say okay. Have you given me the control?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, here is a table name. From here you can give a small table name, right? STD. STD I have given, right?
Okay.
And then what you can do, you can go below wherever you want to do the you can say analysis. Here, let's say you want to check the student performance in maths. Student performance in maths. And here you want to know the average marks. What is the average performance of students? How they are doing in maths. So equals to, can you see I'm writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Average. Then I'll say bracket. Now the name of a table is, name of the table which I have given is STD.
Yes.
Fine. And again, I'll say box bracket, and the subject is Maths marks. See, below it automatically comes.
Correct.
Fine. You just press tab. It will pick the marks. Box bracket close कीजिए. Bracket बंद कर दीजिए. So it will give you the average score of students. Yeah, average performance of students in mathematics subjects.
Okay, nicely explained. Thank you.
So now you can stop sharing.
Yes.
Actually, it is difficult to teach you all the steps. So that is why I did everything beforehand, so that I can just let you know that how you can do analysis of data of any type in Excel also, right? So this is average. You can now find out the marks, average marks of.
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. In any Excel, normal Excel sheet, can we give the table name and can we find out like this? Otherwise, we just select
Yes,
all the
yes.
marks.
What you can do, then you can just bring the file in Excel, and after that you have to press Control T. So it will convert it into table. Basically, what
Okay.
happens is we have to connect the data with the this query editor also, so that whenever we are making changes in the original data, so the
Okay.
changes should reflect in the data on which analysis has been done. So for
Okay.
doing this, you convert the data into table, and for that you either use Control T, or in data only you have to go over here. There is an option from this from table oblique range. Can you see?
Yes.
So that range get converted into table.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So I just want to show you what all analysis I did. I have given you the question, this exercise sheet also. So see, average you learned how to do. Similarly, if you have to find out median, there is already a function by the name of median. We can find out descriptive, in descriptive analysis, you have to find out median also, right? Standard deviation, median. So these all functions are already over there. See, median is a function. In the similar way, you can find out median, or you say equals to, see, standard deviation is a function over here. Can you see? Standard deviation you can find out. Or median, I have used median is over there. Some I already told you. Then minimum marks for, sometime we want to know what is the minimum score scored by students in maths. So I'll say min. Then again, I take the name of a database, which is student. Then I'll say, this time I'll say science. In science marks, what is the minimum score of a student? So you have to see how I'm writing. Minimum is a function. That is why it is coming within parenthesis. The name of a table is student. Within this, the name of a column is science marks. So this column name is coming within box bracket. Before column name, the name of a table should come. So this is how you can do the analysis. So minimum marks scored in science subject by student is 50. Fine. So this is how I just explained you. Minimum marks in maths, minimum marks in science, maximum marks you can get to know, maximum marks in science. यहाँ तक आप कर सकते हैं सब?
Yes.
अगर मुझे रेंज निकालनी है कि व्हाट इज द रेंज बिटवीन, जैसे 25 मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम में कितने मार्क्स का डिफरेंस है. So how you can do? You can just simply write maximum marks जो score किया है minus minimum marks, right? So you can
Yes.
come to know range, or what is the difference between minimum and maximum marks scored by a student. If you want to do student performance analysis, so these kind of things you will be doing in Excel, right?
Yes.
So these are the simple things we are doing from so long, but we are just not thinking with that perspective that yes, analysis can also be done. Like you can find out the first quarter 25% of marks scored, then 75%. So first quartile and third quartile is also can be calculated. So first quartile is 1/4 and third quartile is 3/4. But how you will be writing? Already the formula is over there. Percentile.exe is the formula to find out the quartile. अब अगर मुझे फर्स्ट क्वार्टाइल निकालना है तो मैं आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या पास कर रही हूँ 0.25। अगर मुझे थर्ड क्वार्टाइल निकालना है तो क्या आर्ग्यूमेंट पास करना है 0.75। एवरेज आप वैसे ही निकाल लेते हैं। Getting my point?
Yes.
So you can find out quartiles. Now, this is a very good question I have given to you. Determine the number of unique students you are having. यूनिक स्टूडेंट्स आपके पास कौन कौन से हैं, और आपके पास यहाँ मैंने आपको टीचर नहीं दिया है कि कितनी यूनिक टीचर्स हैं जो मैथ्स पढ़ाती हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप यहाँ डेटाबेस में देखेंगे तो मैंने टीचर्स के नाम भी लिखे हुए हैं। तो दिस आई इंट्रोड्यूस लेटर ऑन। फाइन। So I just want to know कि who all are the teachers who are teaching history, because यहाँ क्लासेस अलग अलग हैं। आपको डेटा अगर आप देखेंगे, स्टूडेंट है मैथ्स मार्क्स, साइंस मार्क्स, इंग्लिश मार्क्स, हिस्ट्री मार्क्स, फिर इनके टीचर्स जो हैं वो सेम टीचर्स भी हैं। तो मुझे देखना है कि मैथमेटिक्स जो है वो कितने टीचर्स पढ़ाते हैं। तो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ऑफिस 365 में एक फंक्शन है आपके पास यूनिक, वैसे नहीं मिलेगा आपको। एक्सेल 2016 ऑनवर्ड्स आपको मिल सकता है यूनिक फंक्शन। सो माइट बी मेनी पीपल विल नॉट बी गेटिंग यूनिक। से आपको मिल जाएगा यूनिक कितने टीचर्स हैं। तो इफ आई यूज यूनिक, यहाँ पर मैं यूज कर रही हूँ यूनिक। फाइन। और मुझे पता करना है कि एक पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट को कितने यूनिक टीचर्स पढ़ाते हैं। तो मेरा डेटाबेस है स्टूडेंट, टेबल का नाम स्टूडेंट है। मुझे देखना है मैथ्स में। मैंने मैथ्स में देखा, देखिए क्या आएगा आप बताइए। व्हाट इट शुड रिटर्न?
2.
नो, it will return me the name of our teachers. Oh sorry,
मैम वो ना मैथ्स मार्क्स ले लिए थे आपने।
अच्छा मैंने मैथ्स मार्क्स ले लिया,
Marks.
सॉरी। हाँ, टीचर लेना था मुझे। थैंक यू फॉर करेक्टिंग मी। इट विल गिव मी द नेम ऑफ अ टीचर, मिस्टर शर्मा एंड मिस कपूर। और अगर मुझे ये पता करना है कि कितने यूनिक टीचर्स हैं तो मुझे क्या लेना पड़ेगा?
काउंट।
नो, काउंट नॉट काउंट, काउंट
Count A.
हाँ राइट। टेक्स्ट के लिए हम क्या यूज करते हैं? काउंटिंग। अगर मेरे पास टेक्स्ट है और उसको मैं काउंट करना है, काउंट आपका नंबर्स को काउंट करेगा। बट अगर मेरे पास टेक्स्ट है, मिस्टर शर्मा एंड मिस कपूर इज अ टेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, देन आई हैव टू यूज काउंटिंग। काउंटे आपने किया, देन आपने ये यूनिक यूज कर लिया, देन आपने डेटा सेट ले लिया, आपका डेटा सोर्स है आपका स्टूडेंट्स, देन आपने यहाँ पे ले लिया मैथ्स टीचर। मैं सिर्फ टैब प्रेस कर रही हूँ, नीचे अपने आप आ जाता है। और अच्छा, एक ब्रैकेट क्लोज नहीं हुआ है तो यहाँ पे एरर आ गया था एंड इट ऑटोमेटिकली क्लोज द ब्रैकेट। और एक्सेल में इतना ब्यूटीफुल है एक्सेल की, आपको बताएगा कलर्स के थ्रू। ब्लू कलर्स में आपका जो है फॉर्मूला लिखा हुआ है, देखिए ये ब्लैक कलर में इनबिल्ट आपके पास फंक्शंस है। और ब्रैकेट देखिए, रेड कलर का जो ब्रैकेट है वो इनर है, आउटसाइड जो ब्रैकेट है वो आपका ब्लैक कलर का। जितने ब्रैकेट्स आप ये कलर के थ्रू नोटिफाई करता है कि हाउ मेनी ब्रैकेट्स यू हैव ओपन, हाउ मेनी ब्रैकेट्स यू हैव क्लोज विद डेटाबेस यू आर यूजिंग, अपने आप सेलेक्ट हो जाएगा। अगर आप लॉजिकल ऑपरेटर यूज करते हैं तो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट डेटा सोर्सेस इट विल तो एक्चुअली सेलेक्ट बाय नोटिफाइंग दैट इन डिफरेंट कलर्स। फिर आप ये देखिए ब्लू कलर, आपको ब्लू कलर में नोटिफाई हो रहा है कि ये सेलेक्ट किया है इसने। कैन यू सी? This is the data source which is being selected in that particular formula. Is it clear? So these questions I have given, and one question I have given you how to do conditional formatting. Should I move forward?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, could you please tell us the formula again if we want to find out how many unique teachers are teaching one particular subject?
Okay, so the formula is unique is to know the unique teachers, right? जितना selected मेरा portion है सिर्फ मुझे unique teachers बताएगा कितने। अब इन यूनिक टीचर्स को मुझे काउंट करना है, तो आई एम यूजिंग आउटसाइड दिस फंक्शन काउंटिंग।
What do you mean the unique, ma'am? What it is selecting?
Unique,
What way?
yeah. Unique function is being introduced. अदरवाइज आपको करना पड़ेगा वी लुकअप करके डुप्लीकेट वैल्यूज को हटाना पड़ेगा, फिर डुप्लीकेट काउंट करना पड़ेगा। वी लुकअप के थ्रू, वी लुकअप एक फंक्शन होता है जो वर्टिकली वैल्यूज को लुक करता है, तो उसमें आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि डुप्लीकेट्स कितने हैं, डुप्लीकेट्स जितने हैं, उनको आपको वन टाइम काउंट करना पड़ेगा। एंड देन here I just explained you how to find out the unique geography teachers, and in this way you can just, whatever the data you are having in that data, you can just check how you can analyze certain you can say outputs out of the data you are holding with you in your school or college, right? Similarly, you can do conditional formatting. Should I move forward?
The next question, ma'am.
Conditional formatting I have given you. I have to just check, there is an option, see over here. Can you see the colors? These blue bars are over here, or some numbers are being differentiated on the basis of colors. Can you see? If you have to do these kind of things. So there is an option. In home, conditional formatting. Now what you have to understand over here, don't only follow what I am saying. You can try as many conditional formatting options you can try. First is highlight cell rules. Then top and bottom rules, data bars, color scales, icon sets. These are very beautiful options which are being used to analyze the data. The moment you look at the data, these highlighted figures let you know what is happening, right? Let's say you want to highlight certain cells, but you want to highlight those all values which are greater than some values, greater than average, or you can say greater than some, you set some figure that all the values I have to highlight. Your goal was that every student should score more than 60. Now, few students haven't scored more than 60. You want to highlight those all cells which are having values less than 60. So you can go for this highlight less than 60. Or you want to highlight all those students who scored the values between, let's say, 44 to 22, or who have scored the values between 90 to 70, then between. You want to know how many students scored zero value, so equals to 0 or equals to 100. Or you want to highlight some cells in which the text contained by the information is maths or something. Or you can go for date. You want to just highlight those all cells which are having some certain dates you want to check. Or you want to highlight duplicate values. So can you try any of these? Just think about after looking at your data and try some conditional formatting on that. You are given data, you just try. And is anyone trying? See, I just want to show you that what all wonderful things you can do. Let's say these are the marks, like this. Here I want to perform conditional formatting, right? So I have selected these maths marks, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, less than, I'll say less than, let's say 50. From here, I can select the colors. I can customize the color also. Light red fill with dark red, yellow fill with dark yellow, green fill with dark green. So many options are over here. Fine. So the moment I say this, I will see.
While doing, na, we are getting an error message.
So I think I have to take a longer class, little bit. See, these all values are being highlighted with red. Can you see all the values which are less than 60? This is conditional formatting. Let me clear again what I did. These are the science marks. I selected all science marks. Conditional formatting. I will say I want to know only top performer, top 10 performer. And I don't want top 10, I want 5. Only top 5 students who out of the all marks scored by the students in science. See, 97, 97, 99, 98 and 97. If I have to just sort it, I can sort it also. Here is the option to sort. Fine. You can sort also. Go over here and sort these all values after selecting. This is actually a table, so I have to open this way. I have to say sort largest to smallest. All top 5 scorer are these students. Ira, Ayush, Neil, Shrishti, Saina, Myra, Ranveer, and Mira are the students who are the top 5 scorer in science subjects. So I just want to show you a glimpse. These all kind of analysis you can do. Don't worry, someday sir will be definitely be organizing a workshop which is of a day, I think, or 2 day or 3 day, whatever you people will be suggesting him. And accordingly, I will be just teaching you all the tools. One tool is not enough. This is Excel. In Excel, I did so many number of things, like here is a slicer. With this slicer, you can just find out, you will come to know the marks of different students, right? So this is slicer. This is showing me, let's say I want to know the marks of Shiv. So Shiv marks are being displayed. Shiv is in class 6, scoring 91 average marks in maths, English, total marks are 419. If I click on Tara, it will give me the Tara marks. So this is also an analysis. Similarly, I can do the analysis class-wise also. This is a class-wise analysis which I did. In class 10, these all are the students who have scored these many marks. Here I have used pivot table. This is a pivot table concept through which we do the analysis, right? There's so many number of things. Top 5 performer I just explained. I want to know who all are the top performer in class 10. In class 10, these are the top performers. In class 6, in class 7, class 8, class 9. So this is also a kind of data analysis. If I want to know that anomaly detection जो आपके ग्रुप से अलग है, तो यहाँ हमने हिस्ट्री और मैथ्स मार्क्स के बीच में एनॉमली डिटेक्शन किया है, स्कैटर प्लॉट बनाया है, तो ये पता चल रहा है कि ये वाले जो हैं ये आउट ऑफ द ग्रुप है. तो आप एनॉमली डिटेक्शन कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्कैटर चार्ट.
So this is to analyze the outliers, ma'am.
आउटलायर्स, वेरी करेक्ट. आउटलायर्स को आप फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं यहाँ से. आई एम जस्ट शोइंग यू सो दैट अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट हुआ तो आप लेट मी नो एंड वी विल वर्क ऑन दिस. आप बॉक्स प्लॉट बना करके भी आउटलायर्स को फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. तो बॉक्स प्लॉट है, तो इसमें भी हिस्ट्री मार्क्स में आउटलायर्स क्या है आपने फाइंड आउट कर लिया. ठीक है, ये सारी क्लासेस में आउटलायर्स सिर्फ 3 है, क्लास 10 में, 7 और 6 में. एंड आई वांट टू शो यू जैसे ग्रेड एनालिसिस किया है मैंने. क्लास 10 में ए ग्रेड कितने स्टूडेंट्स को आया है, बी ग्रेड कितने स्टूडेंट्स को आया है. तो फॉर दिस ऑल्सो पिवोट टेबल इज बीइंग यूज्ड, द पिवोट टेबल. अब यहाँ पर भी आप जब whenever, like if I show you this pivot table which I have just shown you earlier, this pivot table, here you see this is sum of total. You can change these all values. If you see value field setting, you want to find out count, average, max, min, product, what you want, which kind of summarization you want to do with the numerical value, variation, standard deviation. So these all things you can do, right? And if we move further, this is a class-wise report one, like report I created. And in this, let's say here is a validation list. I am having various classes. This list you can create with the help of data validation. Data validation is the concept which is over here in data. This is a data validation. From here, the list can be created. So I have created the list from here, and I picked all the students, all the classes which are lying over there. Here, these are the classes. So what it did, it picked all the unique classes, and here the list is, list appeared. I want to know the class 9th. Class 9th के ये सारे students हैं. उनका result यहाँ दिया हुआ है, उनका percentage दिया हुआ है. Have they fulfilled the target? ये conditional formatting हमने की है. अगर हम यहाँ जाएंगे और conditional formatting को देखेंगे, हमारे पास icon set है, ठीक है. और इस icon set में अगर आप यहाँ जाते हैं, and if you see what I did, तो what I did, icon set में ये icon लिया हुआ है मैंने. Correct कब है? When the value is greater than 70, symbol should appear this. When it is less than 70, this, and if it is less than 33, this. I can select some other symbols also. Fine. Star. Okay. Apply. Okay. Stars are appearing over here. Grades are appearing over here. This is maximum scores in all the subjects. Particular students graph, performance analysis. Right? So these are certain things which I just want to show you so that you should understand the power of data analysis. And being in your own field, you can yourself do analysis out of your data, and you can show to your management. Definitely they will feel ki, yes, my teachers are going like out of the way to give the improvement to the to their schools, or they want to improve their students' performance, and they want to do something different from others to improve the education system, you can say, or to increase the, you can say, a level of students' performance, in a sense that they know that where the student is not performing well, what are the various areas where they have to work more, and they're emphasizing on that. So accordingly, also you can do analysis. As I shown you that I did in my institute in Power BI, just to know that in which component people are not performing well. So I have shown you one this report which I made in Power BI. This is, and in this I want to know if 56 students have not qualified. Let's say here, here I can just go and check also. Not qualified students detail. These are the not qualified students detail. We can see CO wise also, in which CO they are performing good, in which CO they are
Ma'am,
not
one
performing
second.
good.
This Power BI, we can take it from Excel, or it's separate software, right?
No, we can take from Excel. We can, no, it's a separate software, but it supports various kind of data sources. It supports
So from
Excel
within
file.
Excel, how will you do it?
Again. Yes, ma'am. Come up again. Power BI is a different tool. Python is a different tool.
Yeah.
Excel is a different
But
tool.
now you are showing that Power BI option, right? But
Yeah.
have you taken that option from Excel worksheet, or it's a separate one?
Data is of Excel type. Data which I extracted in Power BI is of
Okay.
Excel type, right? But Excel is having much more features in comparison to Excel. Because in Power BI, you can share the reports also.
Correct.
Right?
Thank you.
How
Thank
to
you,
get
ma'am.
Power BI, ma'am?
Power BI desktop is free. You can download it. If we talk about various software, Tableau is not free, whereas Power BI is free. So Power BI desktop, you can just download it and you can work on that. right?
Can we do Power BI online?
Power BI online in a sense you want to learn online or what?
Work online.
Haji?
Work online.
No. Power BI online, like there is in Mac system, there is an app. Power BI app is over there, but that app will not be going to give you the this cleaning features, transformation features and all. This app is only good for visualization and sharing of the reports and connecting with the data gateways and all, but not for cleaning. For cleaning, you have to go to Power BI desktop, which is actually a particular software. Online people use, but they use for sharing purpose. Should I show you how to share? If you are having few minutes, I'll show you how to share the report. Here you have to log in. For sharing, you have to log in. Share. Right now I'm on my I'm working on my Power BI memory, which is actually in the Power BI, which is actually in my system only, but the files are in Power BI memory. The moment I publish it, here is the option publish. It will take me to the app. This is my workspace in which I have already shared various files. The moment I select it, it will publish it on the net, on the app, on the cloud. Now you see this, the URL. You can see online, this is a URL. Now it is not on my desktop. It is on the URL. It is on the cloud. I'm sharing the report on the cloud, app.powerbi.com, .groups.me, .reports. This we cannot do in Excel. Here, whatever reports you have shared till date, all the reports will be coming in your workspace. All the pages will come. You can convert this into PPT. This all entire backend semantic analysis it is showing you. Many things are over there. Right. So here are all the reports are over here, which till date I shared, and all the reports which I shared till date. उनका semantic model है, report है, और whenever we share any of the report, this is the backend analysis which is just showing me अगर मुझे data gateway से connect करना है and all. Many things are over there, which we can do from here. Even you can export it in the form of PPT. Once you made the report, you want to create a presentation, you can create the presentation also. You can just download it in the form of PDF also. You can download it to analyze in Excel also. You can chat in team also. You can get a quick insights out of that. Many things are over there. So today is not the right time to teach you, I think, these all things, because otherwise because hands-on class should start from hands-on only, no theory should be there. This is what I feel. So today I have to give you certain few information about data analytics. So that is why it took time. Some other day, I will be going to explain you from the scratch. You try to do the exercise, and in case you find any difficulty, you can reach back to me. You can share your exercises also with me. And in case there is any issue, you just put down over there. I'll correct that and let you know. Fine, sir? What do you say, sir?
Excellent session.
Done, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Excellent session. So Can we proceed for a feedback? Like participants can unmute themselves and they can share their thoughts. Like what else we can do? What was their expectation, their experience about this particular workshop? Quickly, you can unmute, you can share your name, college name, state, and your experience. Jaldi, jaldi.
Very nice
Yeah.
session, ma'am. Very nice
Yeah.
session. Wonderfully
Thank you.
explained each and everything. And I am from Millennium National School, Pune.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Hello. This is Dr. Arundhati Vategave, Pasabinay College of Architecture, Sangli. Actually, being an architect, I first understood what a data analyst is. We are using that, but actually, this is that I understand today only. Hello, sir.
Hi,
Ma'am, the
ma'am.
session was very interesting. I'm
sir?
Sita Lakshmi from Chennai. The session was extremely interesting. It would be great if we can have a recording so that we can, in pace work out the Excel sheet that you have given and understand it better in our own pace.
Done, done. Recording will be there.
I will share the hints also so that you can do it. I'll share with sir, so he will share with you. Because good that you are saying that you want to do it by your own, at your own pace. So it's really very good.
Yes, Shamla here, very informative and excellent. Though one has to practice it and work out each of the components that you have spoken about.
This is Zubaida from Erode, Tamil Nadu. It's a work-on session, hands-on practice, very useful session. I have one doubt. From where I have to get this worksheet? Just now you are all practiced. From where we have to get this worksheet?
Registration portal is which you have registered.
Sir?
You have registered for the session, right?
Yeah, scroll down. Yeah.
Open that link again, go to the course, their file is uploaded, already uploaded, you can download it.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Roshan sir, I wanted to know, is this Power BI different from Excel? Do we need to know and understand it separately? If it is so, it would be wonderful if you undertake a session specially for it. I would.
For sure, I will request ma'am to have one session on this Power BI as well.
Because Roshan sir, all your sessions I've been attending, they've been very good.
Thanks,
And
Alarti.
very functional and very, what should I say, effective.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Shamla, I want to add on this. Yes, definitely both Excel and Power BI are two different softwares, right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
I'll share the Power BI desktop download link with sir. He will share it.
Yeah, then ma'am, it will be nice if you carry out a session because yes, for us, learning, as we say rightly, learning never stops. It's an ongoing process. So obviously the new introductions that are coming in, it's wonderful to learn them.
Definitely, definitely. I love to take the opportunity and
yes,
give you the session on this from the scratch.
Yeah, please do so. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah, ma'am, this is Dr. Priyanka. I'm actually a professor in dentistry, and it was really informative. But I have a small request that if future session you can take with some examples for research data analytics. It would be really nice.
Okay.
Because we are usually dealing with the research data. So, but thank you so much, ma'am, for today.
Okay, I am in fact having one research data also, but so can you give me few minutes? One example I want to show.
Done, done.
So that
Thank you, Roshanji, for such a beautiful lecture. Thank you so much.
All credit goes to ma'am.
This is the data which I actually created for this from the education point of view. It is having certain questionnaires that what is the most important improvement priority for next session. staff consistently managing the behavior of pupils well. Then our school challenges all pupils to make at least good progress. Pupils behave is at least good at this school. So this is the data, which is actually through the questionnaire, the data is being collected. And
Yeah,
for
this is
this
probably the
kind,
Likert scale data that you are mentioning.
yes.
Okay.
For today's session, I just want to showcase certain case studies. And in this, a very small analysis was being done just to encourage the all the entire community to understand the benefit of it, and they can at least start working by their own also. A small analysis was being done. This is the sheet here. Total number of responses was 100. Then see here, you can do such kind of analysis, count responses. I am proud to be a member of this school. So with what kind of figures? Strongly agreed. How many people are strongly agreed? How many people have given a neutral response? Similarly, here one analysis was being done, which was showing this. By our school challenges all people to make at least good progress. This is count responses by our school challenges all peoples to make at least good progress. How many are agreed? How many are disagreed? So these kind of analysis are also being done. And this is like if I talk about English department only, so it will show me regarding English department, maths department, you can select about administrative staff. So these all kind of analysis can also be done. Right? I hope I have just.
Ma'am, one
Yeah.
second. Can you please explain Tableau in one session, because it's very much needed for 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th syllabus. As CBSE has
Oh,
introduced
really?
this, yeah.
Oh,
They have
I was not
introduced
aware
AI
of.
and they have included Tableau as well. So if you are giving a session on that, it will be really wonderful and it will be very useful as well. And this year they have changed the whole syllabus also for AI. So they have introduced mathematics and statistics and then data literacy with Tableau.
I love to give Tableau because a session on Tableau.
Yes, ma'am. We are really interested
Even
and
I'm
we need to
writing a
know.
book also. It is going to almost complete within a month.
Could you please
writing in
share your
Tableau.
email ID and the phone number as well so that.
Sir will share. Sir
Yes,
will
yes.
have-
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Good evening. It's an excellent session. I have a little doubt. While filling the Google form, it was asking instructor to whom we have to give.
Arpana, ma'am. Arpana.
Okay.
Sir, they are also asking for a file upload.
That Google review, ma'am. We have again continued with the Google review. First, you have to rate us on a Google. That screenshot you have to upload. Steps I have shared, no? Just read that message which I have forwarded. You will get it.
In Zoom chat
Where
or
you forwarded
WhatsApp group?
Both Zoom chat and a WhatsApp.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I'm resharing it in a Zoom chat. See.
Okay, sir.
In future, we will
Okay,
plan
okay.
some full-time FDP of a few days, so then only we'll be able to complete the session. Otherwise, unsatisfaction will be there from both the end, from my end as well as from your end. Because I collected a lot of information, but because of lack of time, I'm not able to complete it today. Better
This
luck next time.
was one of the best sessions.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Okay. Anyone else? Feedback? We are open for feedbacks. Your good name and your experience with us.
Sir, few questions I want to ask to ma'am. It's regarding that sheet only. When we are finding the top scorer, the marks are coming that these are the marks of the 5 students top scorer. I want the names of that top scorers.
Then there is a concept of VLOOKUP or index match. Through that, you can just get to know. Yeah. Otherwise, what is there? If you just select the complete row, Fine. So all the top 5 performers along with the name of a student and the score in other subject, everything will appear.
Actually, VLOOKUP, I should be knowing the marks also. Now, for marks, I can
But
look for the
marks you
student's
already
name.
got top 5 scorers marks. So you can do conditional formatting. You can select the entire row also, right? When you select the entire row and do conditional formatting on top 5 performers,
I
then
mean, straight away on the right hand side, like we are just getting the top scorer marks. We cannot get the name, no? Means 2-3 steps we have to combine.
name arrange हो जाते हैं मैम. I'll show you. Name automatically arrange हो जाते हैं. Should I show you?
Yes,
Name
ma'am.
automatically arrange हो जाएगा. Name arrange हो रहा है. Just a minute. I think I have closed the sheet. When you go to
Because we are doing a result analysis in our school, so the top marks we can get, but getting the
by
name.
the side of marks, automatically student's name will also come in the table. Top 5. The marks name will already here. Name is already here.
You are getting the names, sir. You are getting the names.
Names
Okay.
and marks.
You are using pivot table then, na? Pivot table में
Otherwise
pivot
also,
table.
you will get. Otherwise also you will get. These are the
Yeah,
names.
yeah, these.
Ira, Ayush, Neel, Shrishti, Sanjana, Myra, Ranveer.
But this
Meera.
is you have arranged it according to the science marks then. You have means arranged it according to this. But if I want just like maths marks, my top 5 scorers, it was coming like first student or 10th students or 30th student. Like that it was coming, if you remember, which you showed us previously. And their names also I want. I don't want to rearrange the data.
Then you have to go for VLOOKUP or index match and you have to fetch somewhere else, or you have to go for
Yeah.
pivot table.
Yeah,
Because
pivot
here
table. Yes, yes,
every
yes,
column
yes.
is related with each other. When I'm
Yeah,
saying
each other.
that Ira has scored top mark, highest marks in science, she hasn't scored in mathematics.
Yes,
So
mathematics.
they cannot arrange in that way, right?
Yeah,
For
they
that you have
cannot
to create
arrange.
a separate pivot table, and
Yeah.
accordingly you have to arrange. Fine?
Yeah. Got it. Got it. And one more thing, ma'am, again, I am asking you, that was not clear at that moment. A normal Excel sheet we are working in. We have prepared our own Excel sheets. Like in assessment 1, the student has got this much mark, assessment 2, like that. Then I have to convert it to table.
Yeah, you can convert by clicking on Control T. See, table, you can do analysis without converting it into table or without getting into Power Query also. But if you will not fetching the data in Power Query, you will not be able to clean one thing. Second thing, if you are working on a simple Excel worksheet, fine, and you have performed some analysis and all. Let's say in future, you make some changes in the database, those changes will not be going to updated automatically. Third thing, let's say you want to use the advanced version, you want to go for Power BI. So this data which you have arranged in Excel, you want to take it to Power BI to create a beautiful report and you want to share with your principal or with your parents.
Problem is that, ma'am, Power BI is, we are not comfortable now. Power BI has come
No,
now.
I'm just telling you what
Yeah.
what all are the disadvantages.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can do keeping the data in Excel also. No
Yeah,
issues.
from years we are
You can
using Excel only, so that's why
you
now we have.
can perform analysis in Excel also, no issues. Earlier we were doing in that way only.
But in Excel, like we are not getting that the complete column name. Now we have to select all the marks then in Excel. All the marks means first is last तक हमें
Yes,
marks
these all
select
are
करने
the
पड़ते थे.
drawbacks.
Yeah,
These
drawbacks.
all
Yeah.
are the drawbacks.
So
for
some
this, there is
advantage.
one of the solution is there, Monica ma'am. That
Yeah.
is, you can use name manager. You can give a name to the entire column
Yeah,
as
entire
maths.
column. Yeah,
है ना?
yeah,
आप
yeah.
maths
Yeah,
नाम
that
दे
will help.
दीजिए, that will help you.
That will help. Yeah, that will help.
That will
Yeah.
help you. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Any other query?
Excuse me, sir. Hello. Sir,
Yes. Sir,
can you
sir.
hear me, sir? Hello. Yes, can
Sir,
you hear me, sir? Ma'am?
yes, I'm able to hear you. Tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Can't upload the screenshot, ma'am.
Do you have my WhatsApp number, ma'am? I'm just pinging it over here in a chat. Okay. Share
Okay.
the issue over there. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's 7009548
Once again. Sir.
It's there in a chat.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Chalo. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for this wonderful session. And
Thank you,
hope we
sir.
Sir, it's a really great task, sir. We teachers are having great task. While entering onwards, it's like a great task for us. Each and every step is different. To enter this Zoom meeting and while leaving the Zoom meeting and for feedback form submission, everything is like a great task. Wonderful session, sir. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you, sir. So we will look forward. I definitely love to give you a full session as an FDP on Tableau or Excel or Power BI, whatever we will be able to arrange first, organize first. And with this, I hope you will be sharing your worksheet in which you will be doing analysis with me. And I love to see and solve the queries of those worksheets. Thank you. Have a nice time.
Thank you, Ji. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks
Thank
a
you,
lot.
sir.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. See you all in upcoming session. Till then, have a good day and have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So the deadline for submission of feedback is 7:30. If you are facing any issue, please contact me over a WhatsApp. And those who are unable to open a link for this particular feedback one, do one thing, copy this link and paste it in your Chrome browser.
Yeah.
Okay. In your Chrome browser, it will work. Chalo. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot. Ending this session for now.
So those who have filled the form and the review also, how can they download the certificate?
Will automatically come to your WhatsApp number. You have submitted WhatsApp number over there?
Yes, yes, yes.
हेलो सर, जो हमारा इमेज है वो हम शेयर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. ऐड फाइल करना है ना?
नहीं कर पा रहे.
व्हाट, पार्डन प्लीज?
स्क्रीनशॉट अपलोड कर पा रहे हैं आप?
हाँ नहीं, मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिया, पर स्क्रीनशॉट लेके जो वो आपके फीडबैक फॉर्म में डालना है ना, वो नहीं हो रहा है.
वो क्या इश्यूज आ रहे हैं मैम?
ब्राउज करके आ रहा है, लेकिन ब्राउज करके मेरा जो स्क्रीनशॉट मेरे फोन में जो सेव किया है वो मुझे बता ही नहीं रहा. गूगल ड्राइव बता रहा है, पर मैंने तो मेरे फोन पे सेव किया है गैलरी में, तो गैलरी खुलती नहीं है. वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रही है, वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा है गैलरी का. ब्राउज
Hello,
किया तो
sir.
भी.
हेलो सर, एक्सक्यूज मी सर. सर, जो ऐड फोटो करना है वो कौन सा करना है सर, फोटो ऐड उसमें? हेलो
होल्ड कर रहे हैं.
हेलो
एक मिनट
सर.
मैम, जस्ट होल्ड अ सेकंड जी. कैन यू हियर मी? This is a
Yes,
feedback.
yes, sir, hearing you.
This is a feedback form. Upload file. Right. यहाँ पे आ रहा है मैम, upload. First option is upload.
Yes,
Then browse.
yes.
Click on this, or whatever photographs you are having, upload it. Done जी.
इस पर
ठीक
वो
है जी.
गैलरी ऑप्शन मुझे नहीं दिखा रहा. अपलोड में ही क्लिक किया मैंने.
उसका ऑप्शन आएगा.
1 second, sir. I'm trying again.
So what photograph do you want us to upload?
You have to rate it first, ma'am. What you have to do, rate us here on this link. Okay. Take a screenshot. This screenshot need to be uploaded.
Sir, we have taken screenshot and it is
Okay.
stored in the gallery also, but gallery is not coming.
You can send me on a WhatsApp, ma'am. Don't worry. Submit
Which
that.
photo we should upload?
Want a
Hello.
screenshot of what, sir?
I don't want.
I'm clicking on browse, and the option is showing me only camera, video recorder, media picker.
No worries, ma'am. Don't worry. What I'm saying is, in your feedback, there are two links. First link is rate a, you can write a rate for us. Take a screenshot of this. Then
So
come to
on your WhatsApp number, I will share your screenshot, right?
you can send WhatsApp with the issue. Those who are facing issues, only they can share.
Yes. That's why I'm asking. What is your
Time the-
WhatsApp number?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. On the review page, what kind of photo we should upload, sir?
Here it is asking for photo. No need to upload anything.
Hello.
Nothing, ma'am.
Hello.
Nothing.
Okay, sir.
Just write your feedback. That's it.
Sir, can you share the WhatsApp number
I'm sharing, ma'am.
so I
It's
can
wrong.
share your my review page?
For the rates in chat, it's in Zoom.
Okay, this
Okay.
70095, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm sharing my screenshot to you.